discovery, party, love, dragons.
We shall begin momentarily. Come on in and prep for the stories at hand. Beware the contraband. The more weight, the closer to your contraband, the more your contraband weighs to your ship's shielded cargo capacity, the more likely you are to be detected by contraband scans. Be wary of contraband. Well, I guess it's a good thing we don't deal in contraband. Sort of. Well, we found a problem. Give me a moment to rectify and we'll continue. That's a problem. We just realized there's a slight issue. It has to be rectified. Give me a moment and we rectify it. Yeah, a slight issue. We'll be rectifying it real quick, like, and we get underway. It been rectified. Right and good. have to reload. But yeah, we accidentally disabled the ship. Well, apparently it just needs to finish loading, so momentarily we'll be live. We don't know why it's taken so long to relaunch the game when we just had it up. But apparently it decided it must. But I hope you're all having a good evening. We'll begin in just a moment. We gather here for the story of Morgan, Arkhan, Washburne, and the adventures in space. There it is, it's almost good. Now just need to get one thing on and we're good. Yeah. Well, come in everybody, hope you're all doing well. We're gonna get things sticking off in real good shindig here in just a moment. Hey, look at that fancy hut. You know, we can build those now. Yeah, I'm glad we got that. That'll be fun. Because I want to make Outpost more realistic. Give everyone a room of their own if we can. Alright.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on.
I was looking at messing with this ship, but we're going to switch back over to our dandy. Though we are going to need to modify this one at some point sooner rather than later.
We talk.
Because we have a slight problem. It's too big. And it's too wide. Well, maybe not too wide, but it's too long at least. So when we go to Red Mile, and a few of the other POIs on planets when we land for missions, they've been unable to technically walk in and out of the walkway. So yeah. So I need to... wait a minute. Yeah, this is the right one. We got all this junk we had to get rid of. Ooh, we are good. Oh, so do you guys want to see something fun? It's up to you if you want to see something fun or not. What do we have here? We are statused up. We need food, sleep, and drink. "48 dehydration. 48. 48 is not too bad. 24. 48 fatigue points. Very invigorating. It's good. And dehydration. Dynamite. It's dynamite. But it's not TNT. Fatigue points. Ooh. Yeah, bullet coffee. So we should make some more bullet coffee. Bullet coffee is good. Where is good is Terabrew. And Tranquility. How good is they? Terabrew. 48 fatigue points. Very invigorating. Excellent. And dehydration points is 36. Not too bad. The deep. I want to get more of these to have in venue. Let's see. Tranquility is dehydration points. Oh, it went down. Mod conflict. I thought it might. It's slightly disappointing. What was it called? Village Bolognaise. I don't remember what it was called now. That is disappointing. Cannot believe I forget the name of something so important. But it's not all that surprising given how life has been recently. Super chaos. Super chaos. There we go. Paparella del Bolognaise. 10 XP. And we need to get ourselves a nice drink. Let's have a coffee to wash it down. Get us a nice tartar brew. Tartar brew. Espresso. We'll go with the espresso. Bottoms up all. Hope you have a good time. It's time to eat. Much better now. So if we look, we have our bonuses, but no longer have the disadvantage that we were dealing with. Very good, very good. Also, I got a manufacturing thing that's not working, which is disappointing. But there was a non-extractor. Not power. What do we have for alternative? I did want to check this. This is a fine variety of generator. Produces 100 power each. What is it? Oh, they just look different. That is cool. Solar. No, not a non-extractor. That would be interesting, though. If you find a way to do that, let me know. Power, switch, lights. Lot of good stuff. See? Lot of good stuff. Now, if we get down into, say, fabricators, I did not mean to select that one. That fabricator is supposed to be gone now, because I got a mod that adds a chem similar to Aurora called Spice. So you know I had to do it, because you know the spice must flow. But you see why I disabled it. Selecting it crashes the game, and I haven't been able to figure out why. Nuts, I got a mission for you. You might be up to the challenge. No one else has responded to the challenge, so maybe you will. We need a truly epic ship to build for this game. Keep in mind, if we scale it too large, we start to have major clipping issues. That's a problem. So I need something that we can make look and function epic. I can do the function, no problem. But I want some ideas on what to make something look epic for this game. I can show you what I got for additional parts if that would help. But I'm trying to decide what I feel like making that is epic. Because you know we got to. I love the Silver Drake, but we made it a bit too long, so I need to shorten it because we're having some pretty bad clipping issues. Yeah. Like we can't get that out of our ship. Clipping issues. I'm debating, should I go luxury liner, military, old school? Which one to go with, too? Because we can go make your ship from Arthur Clarke's 2001. 2001 Space Odyssey? You mean the big circle one, or which one are you talking about? There's not really a good way to do that is the problem. They don't have really circular and curves. That's the issue. So it'd actually have to be more like pixelated circle where it's more of a jagged steps. That's the issue. See, I want to capture its proper essence. That's the only reason I don't want to do that one, because you lose the essence, right? I can show you the closest to a ball that I've been able to make if you want. It's not a ball. Just trust me. But I can show you, and you can see like what's the absolute closest to rounded we can make. It's not round, unfortunately, but I will show you momentarily once we finish getting our aid items so that we stop getting yelled at for not having eaten and drinking. There we go. We could definitely do the Borg cube. That's kind of the other end of the spectrum. That's kind of almost too easy. Like almost joke easy. I technically didn't have to come out here for it.
How about it?
So this is one we made. Just a fun little ship. This is it. This is the closest to a ball you can kind of make. You could try to fill these in a little bit, but if you fill these in, it's more going to fill them out and square them off. Because they don't really have rounded portions for edges. I don't know how much of the game you've seen to know what they have. So this one was a fun build just to see if I could do it. But the issue is we get to right about here and we start clipping through a lot of things. So I'm trying to make it be something impressive. Yeah, we did this one for Matt. Ghoul Glider. So I'm trying to make it something impressive, but at the same time, functional. I thought about taking this one back out and doing some edits on it. But this one's almost too massive for exploration. Don't get me wrong, this one's amazing and awesome looking. And it works absolutely stellar. But it's not very much a all-purpose vessel, right? I've thought about doing something like the Ebon Hawk, and I've thought about doing the Firefly. I just haven't decided if that's what we should do or not. So these are all ships I've made. This one isn't. This is one that's default to the game. Default to the game. Default to the game. Well, slightly edited. Purely custom. Default to the game. Default to the game. Default in the game. Totally custom. Totally custom. Default to the game. Totally custom. Totally custom. Absolutely totally custom. 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 Default. 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 Track ship from enemy of mine? Try to remember that one. You know, you gotta have a good vision in your head of the ship so you can know if it's doable and such. They really don't have good wings. That's the only issue with that one that I'm seeing. If I see the right one. Yeah. I don't think this is the track ship, though. I think I found one we could do from that, but I don't think it's the drag ship. I think it's the other one. Download is fine. Go back. You're being a pill. Come on, device. Let's see, we should have a... We don't have image? Oh, we had an image. Guess we don't have an image here anymore. We'll add one. That way we have the ability to show things. Image. Let's see. Here. So we are going to... Is that the one you're talking about, or you're talking about the other one? The more rounded one. That one we could do. The round one is going to be more angled. It's going to look more like a triangle when we make it. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to verify that I was thinking correctly. The issue with the other one is that it's very round, so it'd be more making it a triangle, but it would be doable other than that. I just didn't know if we really wanted to make it in a triangle. So that's the one you're talking about. So instead of what you see it as, it would be more triangular shape, so you'd have to angle off the front. So we could technically do it, but it'd make it more triangular than its curves. Which is fine if that's what we want to do. But then we need to determine like the interior floor space as well. Like I mentioned, the other one I considered was this. So I thought about doing this one because I could see, other than the round bits, we could do most of this. And then the other one was the Ebon Hawk. I could see a way to do most of that one. Wouldn't look exact, of course, because you can't. Where's a good image of it? I'm trying to find the proper image of it at a good angle. A lot of them they keep having it at a bad angle. That one will work. So that's the Ebon Hawk. I could see making that one as well. Okay, I see you sent it to me now, yeah. But I'm good with whatever. I'm just trying to figure out how we could make the triangular, or make that Drac one, because it'd be more triangular shaped. And I'm stubborn and want to do it as exact as possible. Actually, that's part of why I hadn't done the Ebon Hawk before, was I didn't have a few of the mods I have now to control the doors to get the proper layout. I'm a stickler on proper layouts and stuff in it. That's part of why I haven't done some of the ships that other people have. I want there to be, if it's a small enough ship, I want it to have a proper layout. We could technically do the Star Trek ship too, like a Voyager sort of thing. But like I said, I'm kind of open to whatever. Oh, yeah, here we go. No, I don't want to save image link. I want to save the image as... See how the floor plan is? I wanted to capture this, but the game by default doesn't let you control where the doors and stuff are. So I couldn't force it to let me have doors where I wanted. So I couldn't do some of the things I wanted to do. But a 2x1 computer room here would work. And then the other, yeah, it is, but I mean, I get it at the same time. I have the ability to do that now. That's why I said I have mod that makes it so I can do that. Mods are king. So if we go in here now and look, you can see that if I come in here, I can go to Habs, and I have door access. I can actually control where doors or halls are. So I can say, give me an opening or give me a door, which I couldn't do that before. That's from the mod. I actually have the ability to have empty Habs as well if I want. And then some other 1x1 living quarters. So we have a lot more choices now because of the mods we got. And we also have ramps and stuff, so we can avoid having to use stairs if we make multi-floor ships now. Before, nope. If you want to have a multi-floor ship, you're going to have ladders. But this ship we technically need to shorten by at least a 2x1 hab. So we need to cut off that much. So I've been trying to decide how we want to go about that. Like, what parts do we want to actually remove? Because it's a little bit long. But then the consideration was, do we want to do that, or do we want to just build a new one? So, yeah. Let me quickly go back in here and show you the other thing that we were considering doing tonight. And I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. Here we go. Yeah, the Drac one, the only way I see doing the Drac one is it's going to be more of a triangle because the only wings we have access to are more triangular shaped. Really trying to figure out if there's any rounded options we can make work. Builders, what structures? So, can I get you to show, or do I actually need to go put one somewhere else? No, I need to go somewhere else. Okay. Well, we have some other buildings that we can put down, which is really fun. Because before, a lot of these, you couldn't have. And so now we can actually make them. So that's what's awesome. Then we have some smaller greenhouse options. These could actually work in the ship, potentially. I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe it's thinks it's clipping or something. That one works. So we could actually get some production in the ship if we wanted with these growers. Which, do you think spaceships of the future would have hydroponics growing on them so that you could actually have oxygen production and food production in them? Probably. So that's why I grabbed that one. Crafting stations, as expected. I was trying to think, what else did we get? Oh, there's some more furniture options. So we have a lot more furniture options now. So we can definitely decorate our place better. Additional items of decoration. So instead of having to drop them and place them, we can just place them this way, which is a lot nicer than trying to get them to stay when we drop them. So this is much, much better. So we got a lot of good options. Of course, all the standard displays and miscellaneous is standard, but there is a few additional decorative items. Most of which we can't use here, we'll have to use on an actual base because we don't have room for huge mega structures on a spaceship because it's a spaceship, not a land-based outpost. There's a lot of really fun additional structures we can make. So I'm considering getting into that so that we can have some fun with some of these really cool additional items. Depends on how they move about. What do you mean, depends on how they move about? Oh, yeah. They don't move that slow anymore. They can skip in between-ish, but some of them do travel further, so it's a hybrid between them. They have the ability to choose to skip fast if they want, but some of them don't, in which case I see the value of having the option to move a little bit faster than otherwise would be possible. I am thinking about getting rid of this hab. I like it because it's open, but I don't like it because the rails have a lot of wasted space. Now, I did it because I didn't have the other mod at the time, and this was the only open one. I don't have the computer core to show you the computer layout I was thinking about, but we do have these ramps, which is really nice. And if you see, there's no doors, it's all open, because there's a modded item I have that allows me to build them. So it's just completely open, which is really nice that you can just make a big, long, open area that you don't have to open all the doors. That's why there's no door here. We told it to just make openings instead of doors. So it makes navigating a whole lot easier. And of course, the ramps, like we talked about, very much like ramps. So this is the Hope Tech battle stations. Of course, this is a glitch. I don't know why it did that, but it did. It's a fake wall. Don't listen to them. So how this one has off to the side, we could potentially use this one for the... No, because it wouldn't fit right. So we'd have to use the 2x1 that has that. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Build a ship, build an outpost, randomly do missions, all the above. Dehydration and hunger. Really? We haven't been off from eating that long. Outpost. Very well. Is there a particular aspect to an outpost you'd like us to do? What gives us more than 24? 36 hunger. We can go with that. Okay. Let's see. Do you want a outpost that is for relaxation? Do you want an outpost that's for production of food or other items? Do you want a outpost that is made for manufacturing or acquisition of goods for manufacturing? I have a list of the planets that have all the unique resources if we want to do that, like gastronomic delight is needed for the high-end foods. We could build on that. Manufacturing, okay. Is there a preference on which item to manufacture? Do you want auto manufacture or acquisition of resources to manufacture ourselves? Because we have the crafting bench where we can make items. Or we have the builders which will build items for us. Control rods, drilling rigs, molecular sieve, nuclear fuel rod. What is this one? Parmagon conductors. Pistyron batteries. Seminal water. Sterile nanotubes. Supercooled magnets. Zero-G gimbals. Oh, do the food? Okay. How are we dehydrated already? I might have to disable this mod. We just drank. Like, we literally just drank. You ate or drank too much. Okay, well, fine. You keep telling me that I'm over, so... Is there a mod for... Or is there... Do they give you an item to control that? I don't believe so. No. Alright, I'll have to look into that. Alright, so we need to go to Barden 3. Where is Barden again? It's been a while. I think it was out this way. Barar. But we need Bardine. Bardine. Where is Bardine? Where did Bardine go? Boop, boop. No. El Seratum Akmis Kangs Fulush Ujun Berne Mao. Where it is. If I had the Steam version of this, I can get a mod that lets you see all the names on it. But I don't have that one yet. Bardine! Yay, we found Bardine. So Bardine 3. Nice, beautiful planet. Let's see, we have carbonic acid, argon, water. I think that has, yeah, chlorine. Oh, that's not the carbonic acid. Water. Chlorazine. Cobalt. Water. Nickel. Iron. No, I want to know what this area is. Oh, you're not going to let me till we get here, are you? Alright, we'll get there then. All hands, prepare for jump. Transition complete. Scan the planet, find what we need. Alright. See, now I can say we got hills. We got wetlands. Wetlands for water makes sense. Ocean. Deciduous forests has water as well. Mountains have iron. Hills have nickel and cobalt. Deciduous forest. Deciduous forests, wetlands. Frozen plains has the carbolic acid, argon, water. Is there anyone that's near all of them? No, this has the water. So we could get, potentially, this would have some of them. Okay, so there's no way for us to get all of them by the looks. Deciduous forests, hills, wetlands, frozen plains. So it looks like we're probably going to have to at least make 2 outposts here to actually be able to harness everything. I thought that would be water. Apparently that's not water. That's the water? Oh, the water's safe. O2 is standard. Nice. Wetlands coast. Can we have deciduous forest coasts? We can. That's not going to give us very good yield is the problem. Try there and hope that we get that as well. There's a chance. There's a chance, however small.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
And I just remembered the time. Supposed to be doing something as well. Alright, so this is going to give us our gastronomic delight so we can make the high tier foods. So this is going to be a very useful outpost. As soon as we get it built and find the things.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Sure. Give me just a moment and we'll talk, okay? Alright, had to answer someone. Trying to help him out with some stuff.
Before I say anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time. When I first
Always.
came here, I never expected that I would meet you or feel this way about you.
I just realized the volume was down comparatively. Because I was doing stuff earlier. Let's do this.
That we would end up here, together. I know that
Now
you
you
told
can
me
hear
you
her.
were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my asking for time to think would be a problem. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless.
If it's important to you, it's important to me.
I know, and I love you for that. The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea, a way I can demonstrate my commitment to you.
And who's going to oversee this thing?
I do not think we need someone to tell us what we already know about ourselves.
Okay.
I do not think some official makes what we have any more real.
Granted. Do you want a guest list?
No, I do not think we do.
Okay, not a problem. I'm on board with what you want to do.
I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction.
Understandable.
I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system.
Okay.
There's something we need to do there.
Interesting. So I guess we should have labeled the session Commitment to Andrea. Please don't crash. I know I've modded you out and messed with you, but just cooperate. Cooperate. That's not a good sign. We're gonna wait for a moment, see if it responds. Otherwise, we're gonna have to redo. Interesting. Well, crashed. Well, how are you doing, nuts? It's loading right now. We'll get back on in just a minute. Getting killed at Noida? What's Noida? I'm not sure I know that one. Interesting.
If you are free soon,
Hey, there we go.
could we talk?
Yes, we will talk
Before
again.
I say any, when
We've already done
know
this,
that
so that's the only
there's
reason I'm
no
speeding through it.
I know. The point I was hoping that would. This is. I want to be able. So as.
There we go. This requires water and produces toxin. Don't need toxin. Ooh, gastro delight. That's what we need. Not sure why these guys are dead, but they're absolutely what we need. Ow. That was rude.
Thought you could win.
Ay, 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 ay. Ow.
Things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Okay, great. So
Before
let's
I
finish
say
this and then we'll
when
save after.
I know that there is no I know. The point I was hoping that would. This is. I want to be able. So.
Okay. That was rough. That's an herbivore. So those I don't think... Yeah, those aren't what fought us, I don't think. Ugh, analgesic. Ooh, spice. Spice is good. Gastro delight is what we're here for. Nutrient. Toxin. Cobalt. Water. Argon. Iron. Membrane. That's good. Sedative. Yes, it is. Sedative. Interesting. There we go. That was not so cool. Lubricant. Lubricant is also a good one. Always nervous now. We're gonna need to give Azrael some crap, because he made this game a problem. He said I should put on the mod that levels the enemy. So that's why they're all 100 plus leveled. The game by default doesn't have 100 plus leveled enemies like this. So they're 100 plus leveled because he said I should add it. So I did. It hurts, as you saw. So I'm gonna have to give him a hard time for that. Interesting. Pigment. At least we got gastronomic delight that we can do. I was hoping to find a plant. I think we need fiber, but maybe nutrient will work. So the biome's complete is the problem. So we'll have to go to another biome for additional fauna or flora. That's less than desirable. Do not crash on me. Oh, you. Well, certain planets seem to be wonky, and if I fly too much, it seems to get wonky. And it's been stable, so I want to know why, like what's altering it. It's reloading. I may have overdone it. I may need to slim it down, and I may have too many things running on the computer. So I have Resource Manager up now, so I can watch it and see if it crashes or not. It seems like certain planets have an issue and certain ones are fine, and I don't even know under what situation which is the case. Could be something I've done, could be something the game, I'm not sure. But all my previous ones, there was one episode that had it. Oh. Last time this happened, there was an update with the driver for the video card. And there is one right now. It's almost like the game knows there's a video card update, or the video card knows there's an update, and so it's not working quite right. The last time I had issues like this, that was what it was. And then it started working better after I did that, so I might have to do that. We're gonna go that way first. Not messing with you, dude. Let's see if we can avoid crashing this time, please.
What does your scanner reveal?
Metabolic agent. Nice. That's actually a fairly rare one, too. Sealant. Sealant is a good one. Come on. It's been very stable for me. Except for, like I said, that one time. And I found out last time it was the video card driver. And apparently it's a video card driver again. Oh, if you have the lowest resource, I could see that being the case. So apparently we don't need to go to this one. So I guess we'll go to that. I can't place an outpost there. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? Let's go there. Ow, that hurt. Alright, so we have only 3 resources here. Chlorine. Searching. Ugh. Polymer. Metabolic agent, wetlands. Oh, so we do have wetlands here. Nice. Chlorine, Chlorazine, we don't have the other.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Pretty good loot from them. Quite a lot. Alright, let's get over here. Do we have our last point? Amphibious thicket. Not really much here. Alright, well. I was hoping for the other planetary aspect, but we keep on trucking. I will say, Sean, I had to actually change my video card just to run the game. My previous video card would not run the game, period. So I feel ya. But at least you didn't have to upgrade your video card just to get to play, right? Go this way, see if we can find another. We have all the flora. We still need some fauna, apparently. But I don't know which fauna's there. I'm not seeing any that hasn't been scanned. No. If it crashes, I'm going to do the video card upgrade. Yep, it failed. Alright, let me do the video card. Fix the, what do you call it, driver. And then we will start it back up. I'm going to kick over to AFK just so you guys can have some good music while we wait. There it goes. I was going to say the music should be kicking in. What are you guys doing tonight? It wouldn't surprise me if this just makes it work smooth and no problems and doesn't crash anymore. Like I said last time, that's what happened. Rebuilding an XLR cable. Interesting. Define rebuilding. Are you like rerunning the wires within the cable? Are you reattaching an end? Oof. Ouch. That's disappointed. Bad cat. Bad cat. Oof. Sorry, Shonatron, that's not nice. Bad cat. Bad cat.